what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. You take a look at Hill.
Offensively, that's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You've got to get it inside some, too.
Here's Vonleh, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless. I think we can all agree that the NBA has become a bit of a nicer, friendlier league over the past few decades. Less animosity with players and less brutal rivalries, but there is still a level of trash talking going on, and I think at times it's a factor in games.
Henderson, no good.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Oladipo, the pass to Buckets. Goes up the baseline, and Orlando again with the bucket. Well, with what you guys are talking about, there are some known trash talkers in the NBA, like Kevin Garnett, but overall it does seem to have come down a little bit in recent times.
Well, a lot of that is because the league has cracked down on trash talking. The officials are much more likely to call it quick technical. So I think players have adapted and just gone about playing their game and not doing as much talking as in the past. What a play, though.
Stop settling for threes.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Payton dishes to O'Quinn. Back to Payton. Now Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fournier for 3. Fry passes to O'Quinn. Here's Fournier. Dishes it to Fry. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Williams. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Charlotte up 11. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Oladipo.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
On the court for the Hornets, Ryan Roberts out there with Mo Williams. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 4. Here's Buckets. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Buckets got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Orlando. Outside Williams. Henderson with the screen for Williams. And Roberts kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Goes back up. Zeller dishes to Henderson. On the wing, Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
Feeds it to Fry. Magic moving the ball around. Oladipo, the pass to Buckets. Clock at 6. Here's O'Quinn, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Tobias Harris comes in for Evan Fournier. And then for Charlotte, Al Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. Vonleh comes in for Mo Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brian Roberts. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Kicks it to Jefferson. Henderson dishes to Jefferson. Pass to Walker. Inside. It's Henderson on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. The feed to Oladipo. Pass to Buckets. Here's Harris. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got it back down to single digits for the Magic.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Back to Walker. He dishes it to Jefferson. Here's Vonleh. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 11.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Buckets, guarded by Walker. Got a piece of it. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Back to Harris. Floats one. Shot is no good. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Expanding his range. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Buckets. And count it from 19 feet away. Buckets got 4 points now in the quarter. Charlotte leading by 9. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you've put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Vonleh's shot is good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Buckets. No good on the 3.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And Vonleh has it in the corner. It's Henderson on the wing. Now, here's Vonleh. Guarded by Oladipo. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Henderson. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. And Oladipo pulls it down. Oladipo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
They would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Here's Gordon. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Henderson. The dish to Jefferson. to the wing right side. Walker with a clean look. Sinks the triple. And the Hornets lead by 13.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
The baseline J. That's good. And it's 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defenders something extra to have to worry about.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hornets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And guys, you could really almost sense it in the air tonight that they were going to come out and give it everything they had to try to even up the season series 2-2 against the Magic.
It almost takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Kemba Walker. Every time there was a big possession or big play, he was contributing in some manner. Just a great game for him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Henderson kicks to Walker, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Maybe
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, Coach.
Heads up defending the deflected.
And so it's the Hornets taking.
Well, Al, this was a game where you got...
It's the man, the myth, the high school coaching legend.
No, not as good as a coach since I lost you a few years back. It's funny how coaches get better when they actually have good players on their team.
Man, forget that noise. You taught me everything I know.
You're like a sponge. And it's paid off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Coach.
I hit the showers. I can smell you from here.
All right, man, I gotta get fresh.
All right, sounds good.
Come on, let's